Ethan was only 19 when he left his small hometown in Ohio and moved to New York City. Back home, his father worked long shifts at a factory. His mother cleaned houses to make ends meet. Money was always tight. Ethan had finished high school but couldn't afford college. Still, he carried one promise in his heart: to support his family and give his younger sister a chance at a better future. New York was overwhelming. The honking cabs, the subway rush, the tall buildings scraping the sky. For days, Ethan searched for work. Then one morning, while walking past a storefront, he saw a sign that read, "Delivery drivers wanted. Apply inside." It felt like the sign was speaking directly to him. Wearing a bright red company jacket, Ethan checked himself in the mirror. His very first job. But by evening, reality hit him hard. Traffic was insane. The GPS kept glitching. Customers were impatient. At one apartment in Brooklyn, the elevator was broken. He had to climb 6 flights of stairs with a heavy package. At another, a man yelled because his food was 5 minutes late. Ethan's stomach knotted, but he kept quiet. And then, at his last stop, a little girl opened the door, hugged the pizza box, and whispered, "Thank you, mister." That tiny smile melted away Ethan's exhaustion. Weeks passed. Slowly, Ethan learned the shortcuts through Queens and Manhattan, the traffic patterns, the hidden back streets. His beat-up bike became his closest companion. 10, sometimes 12 hours a day, he rode through blazing sun, pouring rain, and freezing winter nights. To strangers, he was just another delivery boy. But inside that jacket lived a young man who skipped meals to save money, who wired most of his pay home every Friday, who quietly carried his family's hopes with every package he delivered. On breaks, Ethan and other drivers gathered outside bodegas or food trucks. They swapped stories: crazy customers, near accidents, unexpected kindness. That small community kept them alive. It was Christmas Eve. Orders were pouring in non-stop. Ethan was given one last delivery across town. Snow began to fall heavily. His bike slipped once. His gloves were soaked, and icy wind cut through his jacket. But Ethan pushed forward. When he finally reached the brownstone in Harlem, nearly an hour late, he braced himself for anger. Instead, an elderly woman opened the door, looked at his frozen face, and said softly, "Sweetheart, come in for a minute. You look frozen. Warm up by the fire." She handed him a cup of cocoa, and even a small plate of Christmas cookies. That night, Ethan felt something rare: respect. A stranger's kindness gave him more strength than a full night's sleep. Though his work was tough, Ethan never stopped dreaming. After every shift, no matter how late, he studied coding tutorials on his old laptop. His dream? To one day build an app, maybe even start his own delivery service. His supervisor noticed his dedication. One evening he said, "Ethan, you're one of the most reliable drivers we have. Keep this up and you could be a shift manager soon." Those words lit a fire inside him. For the first time, he believed a better future was possible. 6 months later, the company held a staff recognition night. Ethan sat quietly at the back. And then, the manager called out, "Employee of the Month, Ethan." His picture went up on the office wall. He received a certificate, a handshake, and a small bonus. When he called home that night, his father said proudly, "Son, we've never had an award winner in this family." "You've made us proud." His mother's voice cracked with tears. Ethan could almost see her smile through the phone. For him, that moment was priceless. Ethan's life may seem ordinary, but his journey carries a lesson. Delivery drivers are often invisible in the busy streets of America. We see the jacket, the bike, the bag, but we forget the human being inside it. Ethan still pedals through traffic every day, still delivers pizzas, packages, groceries. But now, he carries something more: confidence, hope, and the belief that one day his dreams will come true. And until that day arrives, he keeps moving forward because life on the road has taught him one thing. No matter how heavy the bag, no matter how long the ride, you just keep going.